Thank you, Victoria. And I am joined in the studio by Victoria Lopez, who is the founder and executive director of Unfolded, the poetry project.
Yes.
You've visited us before, so thank you for coming back.
I did. Thank
You're
you.
here this time because you were just named the 2025 McAllen Poet Laureate.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's a huge responsibility, and I think having a creative appointment from the city really opens doors for artists and poets alike. There are so many creatives and poets in this area who have platform and voice and poetry that hasn't been heard, and I believe that it's so important for the city to include this role in our community so we can continue to push poetry in places that it hasn't been in before.
Exactly. So you kind of already touched on some of the responsibilities. What exactly is a poet laureate?
Well, we could think back to the elder days where a laureate is a person who carries laurels upon them. So a person carrying laurels is someone who carries message, meaning, purpose, and they're supposed to be an advocate, a representative of a cause, a purpose, or a mission within a community.
And in this case, poetry.
Yes.
And now it's interesting because we were talking earlier, you mentioned to me that this is not your first time being a poet laureate for the city of McAllen. You were actually asked to do this back in 2022.
Yes.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
I'll brag on it for you. And it was back in 2022 that you created, as part of your advocacy here,
Yes.
Unfolded, the poetry project. So it's a nice little full circle thing. You're still going strong with Unfolded.
We are. I believe it's very important that once you start something and it's important to you, we as human beings have a tendency to stray, to where we wake up tired. You don't wake up every single day inspired or motivated or looking to write or to create, but the consistency that we have seen in Unfolded Poetry Project isn't just necessarily a representation of my own work and the support of our Unfolded Poetry Project board, but also of the need and the desire of individuals to write in the community and to be part of a space where reflection and listening is key.
And you know, it's a shame that we don't have more time to talk about this, but the last thing I'll ask you is, you know, it's exciting and we all know the benefits of poetry. Expand your mind, your creativity, let your soul soar, whatever you want to call it. But sometimes it's like, but am I good enough? Should I try this? What would you say to somebody who is interested but trepidatious?
I really believe that being a witness is watching, listening, participate, sit with us, listen to it, expose yourself. And you really begin by beginning. You start by starting. And I think if you put yourself in a position to try and give yourself the opportunity to learn something new or practice a skill that may have been forgotten, you will be relieved. And I think that gives us a sense of peace. And that's what we're all looking for at the end of the day.
And Victoria, I understand this coming Tuesday, you guys have a workshop?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that before we go to commercial break?
We do. We're very excited to be welcoming Krista A. Olivares. She is a student at UTRGV in the creative writing department, and she's going to be leading us through a workshop this next Tuesday at the McAllen Public Library, talking about the grit, the glitter, and the gallows. Truly, it's not always beautiful. Sometimes it's a little dirty, and poetry allows you to be both.
Gallows humor, grit, I understand, glitter, I understand. Gallows kind of threw me off a little bit there on that third G.
Oh, gallows is a punishment.
Yes, indeed it was. All right, well, final punishment for some even. Thank you so much for coming by, Victoria,
Likewise,
and thank you for spreading poetry here in the area, and good luck with the rest of your efforts.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.